Alright, just making sure we are all good and live. Are we alive? Oh, yes, we are. Okay. Let's think and remain calm during the session. We got this. Hello, and welcome to another night of Vampire the Masquerade. The chronicle we are playing is Blood Rain, Episode 4, The Job. Now, I must make a small announcement. One of our kindred won't be able to show up again tonight. We were trying to save the session for when he could make it. But we, as a group, decided that it'd be better to continue on without him for now. Hopefully he'll make a reappearance in the campaign next session. As a small recap of what's been going on and current events, something had happened in between sessions. Or, no, that was on screen. Apex, your talk with the ghoul happened on stream, yes?
Shut up.
Alright, I was just double checking, because I know we were discussing him. But, nothing happened off screen then. The vampires... the kindred of our story, I should say, sorry. Last session, our kindred had done multiple things. One of them had a human day where they went to the gym. When they went back to their locker, they were given a phone and a number. After calling said number and disposing of the phone, all they know was, "You're alive?" Before the number quickly hanged up. After that, during that event, Trader went out to see the town in curiosity of talking to this demon of sorts who's leading a gang and making a name for himself, possibly endangering kindred kind. He had found a ghoul that works under him, and after convincing the ghoul to help him out for simply getting revenge, he led him on his way. At the end of the night, Vant received a call from Lewis, the Baron of this territory, confirming the job that it's happening tonight. An attack on what he believes is a little Camarilla look around. A high-ranking member of the Camarilla is taking what he thinks is a limousine, but the details were not clarified from his source yet. Tonight, the details will be a bit more clear, and a possibility of an artifact being part of this convoy. Was there anything I missed?
Nope, give me a minute.
Apex?
Sorry, just had to ask a little brother to be quiet.
And we already have a watcher. Nice. So, humans, they went to work, recovered from being a party monster, or is getting up to go to their unfulfilling night job. But the sun goes down, the vampires start to rise once again. Please make your hunger checks.
That's a rouse check, right?
Yep.
It's been almost a month since we played it.
All right.
Yeah, I succeeded. Ha ha.
You don't get... the beast snarls and claws at its cage apex.
That's fine.
So, you guys wake up. What are you to do?
Well, we got a job to do. I'm gonna start getting ready. I'm packing my bag for a job. Sword, stakes. The stabby kind, not the meaty kind. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot for me to do. I'm just getting ready for that. I assume Mr. Trader has arranged transportation.
Well, there's not much transportation to be had, seeing as the fact that we do not have the full details. That is something that we are going to have if we've taken any mission.
So we still need to get all of the details?
Yep.
Ah, well. Well, then we better go do that, I guess.
Indeed. So, a visit to Mr. Lewis it is.
Yep.
Now, Mr. Lewis did say you guys can meet him up, like you guys can meet him maybe an hour after sunset, so if there's, and he doesn't live that far compared to where you guys are. Is there anything you want to do in that hour before meeting up with Mr. Lewis, or no?
Nope.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay then. You
I am
arrive...
gonna...
go
I
ahead.
keep forgetting how nice the boss's house is. Or the fact that he lives in a house. Sorry, don't mind me. Cameron's just feeling a little giggly right now.
One second. As you know, you guys are sitting out, like, you guys, let's see. Okay, here we go. I was just finding a place in my script. I apologize. As you guys sit out in a small little area, while the Baron takes care of a little business he had beforehand, you notice that everybody seems to be quite uppity this afternoon, or this night. As you sit there, you see two people dragging in somebody to the same area you guys are waiting.
Okay, what do they look like?
Here's the token. He is wearing a sleeveless, like, biker getup, and he has tattoos on one of his arms.
Any tattoos I recognize?
What particular tattoos are you trying to recognize?
Tattoos that show he's part of my organization.
No.
Alright. The hell you...
I'm trying.
Oh god, the
Apex.
camera was way too southern.
Apex. I'm trying to remember.
Yes.
Did Trader, did he ever meet Blue Sire? Like in person?
Was that ever relevant to any of my jobs? Did I have a reason to care about this person? If no, then no.
You probably met him once or twice for a job. But only as him
Alright.
being the one who gives you the details.
So I know of him, and I do not care.
Alright.
Perfect.
He simply was like, okay, boys, you didn't have to be so rough with me. I was coming in here anyway.
The hell you do?
Hey, where's James?
He had some personal shit to take care of, I think.
Personal shit? My neck's on the line here.
The fuck you do?
Hello, I'm your quote-unquote informative of this job. I'm the one with all the information.
I know. Alright, so... Well... So, give us that information so we can get the job done.
Miss... Lewis wants to hear the information too. But before we go in there, you guys have any requests for equipment? Like anything in particular? Maybe bombs, spike traps, something like that?
I'm going to turn to, Trader, because he's the guy in charge. I just stabbed shit.
To assign to you, since you are still the wonderful piece. We don't know what this job entails. Therefore, how would I know what I need?
Yeah.
That is a good point. As add to that, one of the guards, one of, the thugs that guards this place, leads you to Lewis's office. As Lewis is looking out a window as you guys enter. Like his back is to you. On his desk, you do see something you see a nice gold and jeweled chalice and a very nice ornate dagger.
Right, so... Making sure the handle of the sword is within reach, not...
Simply
You know.
standing with my back to the...
He turns around when he hears the door closes. Thank you both for coming.
Mm.
And I do apologize for the subtlety he looks at the guy that was dragged in of this job. He goes over to his desk. If you would provide us this intel you have. Alright, so, in about... Okay, so he is clearly fumbling a little bit, kind of a little nervous. Alright. So, I got a friend of mine known as James, a Nosferatu, to be following them right now. They have entered a armor van, and basically one of the higher ups is taking a tour around your territory. I was getting together a small team to take them out. You know, one of my children was supposed to be here, but he decided to flake on us. What do you know of them? Like, what do you know of the vehicle? What do you know of the person? What do you know how many people are guarding them? Do you know if it is only just people? 1 second. He takes out his flip phone. Sends out a small text. And you guys can you guys can feel Lewis just really not happy with any of this. As like a few minutes goes by and he gets his text back. Oh, welcome, Goddess Jess. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so there's about 4 people guarding this guy, and they're in a armored white van. What looks to be maybe a moving truck. Like one of those smaller ones.
So they modified a moving truck.
Yeah.
Well, that should make our job easier.
From what my contact is saying, there's only about 4 of them. One of them is driving and the other 3 are in the back with the stick in the mud.
Are the front windows... If they're going around in a moving van, they might be trying to stay hidden. Are the front windows reinforced?
I have no clue.
I'm asking, are they made out of metal?
I'm going to just sign to you. Silence. Let him finish.
From what my contact is saying, they're carrying around small firearms, but also the driver, from taking a quick look at the car before they got in it, seems to have a shotgun on hand. So, the people in the back have smaller firearms, and the one up front has a shotgun. Other than that, oh, that may actually help us. So our friend here said they've tampered with the gas chamber a bit.
Nice.
So, I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure if they just poke a hole in it, or if they set it to explode. I honestly don't know. And finally, they'll be heading down Route 787, and that route is really not too populated, but it does have a good overview of the land. It's like right beside a cliffside. There are a few buildings on top of the cliffside we could possibly use for cover if we wish to try to snipe them. But it is a one-way street, so there is not enough room to pass people on it.
Signs again, we? What?
Did
What
I
do you
accidentally say we? I probably accidentally say we. I apologize, Apex.
Okay. Oh, okay. Blue just messaged. He's fine. We might have him join us a bit later then, I guess. So, I have an idea.
Is that all the information you have? Yeah, that's all my contact has. They'll arrive at the mountain portion, like, not mountain, like the hilly portion of the intersect in about 2 hours at the current pace they're going.
You ready, man? I'm going to try to pronounce this. Antitribu. I'm turning towards Trader and going, you ready, man?
Close enough, Cam. Two, I know this is not on you, however, we have still yet to be paid, so no, we are not going anywhere.
Lewis looks over. Like I said before, I apologize for calling you out blue. But I wanted to make sure this was at least done correctly. As
I will
Go ahead.
to Cameron to please inform them that we will accept.
It's important that we both accept.
No, I'm signing to you to tell him that we will accept.
We accept the job.
Agreeing to do it.
Yeah.
And I will follow up with, my rate.
And do you know his rate? Or our rate, I guess?
That was a
He
statement.
picks up the knife and moves his chalice. Palm open. He cuts his hand and starts pouring his blood into the chalice.
I'm going to take 2 steps forward, and that should get me within reach of the chalice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to go out.
Once he's done bleeding into the chalice, he'll hand it to you.
I'm going to turn so that I am now facing with my left side to him, right side towards the rest of the group. We're going to drink that chalice, and after a lovely, drawn-out drain, the bloody chalice is going to be passed back.
And he passes, and after cleaning the blade a little, he passes it to Mr. Biker Dude. He's like, "What the fuck is this? You're the one who started the job. You're going to help pay for the job. The payment is blood." He looks a little nervous.
Don't worry, man.
As he takes the knife and cuts his own wrist, filling the chalice with his blood.
I will take the chalice when he is done, and take 2 steps back over and hold it out to Van.
If I drink this, will I go down to 0?
If you are...
I've got 1 hunger, that's it.
No.
Yeah, so...
Still gotta kill a person.
Yeah, I'm passing. I don't need it.
No, that's not the reason for this.
All right, fine.
You're going to drink it?
Yep. And fingers crossed I don't frenzy in front of the Baron.
You physically can't. You do not slake a hunger.
Okay. Well.
But after she is done, I will take the chalice and hand it back to the Baron.
Quickly flick my tongue over my lips, getting last drop of blood off of it.
As he is going to get another attacks. Hey, boss. They switch cars.
Oh boy. They changed their car to what?
An armor van, like.
It's pronounced sedan.
An armor sedan. I am sorry, the DM can hardly speak sometimes. It is a gray sedan that's a bit more fortified. That's a bit less fortified, but also has more windows. So,
oh god!
My contact, however, wasn't able to damage this one. Feedback. Lewis is just simply going to say, "Now, be back before sunrise, please. I want to hear it from you guys personally that the job was done."
There is going to be a head bow, and then going to turn and walk out the door.
I may have found a new plan. I posted it in general.
The biker guy is going to walk out as well. What about Vant? What do you do?
I know. I give off a salute and head off.
And you guys leave, the door shuts. And this man is just looking at you two, like very confused.
What?
He's gonna be ignored, and I'm just gonna keep walking. We now have a job to do.
I'm following the boss.
So, you guys have 2 hours before the sedan will be in place for your strike. You guys can easily... Say that again?
Said, not nearly as much time as I would have hoped for, but it's fine. Hey, Cam.
Yeah?
I have a job for you when we get back to the subway.
Oh, no.
It will take about 30 minutes to get there.
That's fine. It shouldn't take her very long.
I meant to the site where you need to do your ambush.
My statement follows.
Alright.
It should not take very long. We are just going to grab a thing and then leave.
Real quick, Apex, I posted a video in a general.
I'm going to let you know right now.
No.
If it is anywhere near what I'm expecting, no, that's not going to work.
What are you expecting?
Roughly bulletproof windows that are going to be able to take a anti-material rifle shot. But it's okay. I have a plan, Cam. One that you're probably going to be terrified, but equally excited for.
Does it involve explosives?
Close. Hey, Vance, what's the one thing that you probably used a lot when hunting vampires?
Oh, fine.
I need you to make me some Molotovs. Don't worry, I'll supply the napalm. We're making real Molotovs.
Is there anything you want this biker guy to do?
Nope.
He has to help you with the job. That's kind of the problem.
He can proceed to stay the fuck out of my way, or he can proceed to go to the location and find a spot. Actually, better yet,
Oh.
Is there a computer in this place?
For public use? Or...
we are in the Baron's house. I don't give a shit.
Yes, there is a computer.
We're going to Google Satellite.
Yeah?
I'm gonna show him a house or whatever building on the ridge.
Blue's here!
Woo, Blue.
And nearly 10 minutes after the meeting, James shows up. And his sire is kind of pissed.
His sire is currently bitch boy number 1, because Vance has his blood, so that's funny. Anyway. So Blue Sire is being shown a house that I feel is going to be great for sniping. Presumably one that if it's where you said the ridge is, I would like to see a bend. Do you know what I'm referring to when I see a bend in the road downhill?
Like a curve or a dip down?
Like a set of S-curves.
Yeah. There's easy. You could easily find one of those.
Alright, I would like him to go there and get it ready for me.
Cool. Hey, James, you're with me. Come on.
Alright, sorry I'm late.
You fucking better be! The sire was...
hungry on the way?
Like, the Baron was not happy with me at all.
Traffic's a bitch in this part of the city. You know that.
You had an hour! You live like 5 minutes away!
Well, yeah. I'll explain later.
I hope so.
As they leave the room, I'm just going to nudge Trader and just be like, somebody got laid.
Maybe. hadn't thought that far ahead.
But
yeah,
thank you for showing up, one of our kindred.
Yes,
I did.
I'm gonna go get myself some Coke.
I did.
I'll let you decide what kind.
I did let the audience know that you may not show up tonight. I do apologize for
great day.
Making that message.
I am here currently.
All right. So the current plan is to make real Molotov.
You can do it downhill. But we're making some Molotovs, and we're getting a sniper position. I have told you no more of the plan.
Yeah. Sniper position and Molotovs. Right? Molotovs?
Okay. Basically fire bombs.
With napalm.
With fucking napalm? Hold up.
Yeah, we're making actual Molotov cocktails, not the one where people put rags of alcohol. We're doing proper ones with napalm.
So you want ones that'll burn for hours rather than minutes?
Fucking yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want ones that'll burn forever. For a very long time.
You guys do this right, it's going into the water, so don't worry about it.
Well, James says I know a thing or two about destroying things, so
So-
Cameron.
What else is everyone doing in prep for the plan? Like,
Well,
Jake-
I'm helping get Hunter's best friend ready.
Apparently, you've taken Blue to the house to clear it out with the other guy. So,
I can see Vance with a giant whetstone just running it down the edge of the blade. Just.
No, I'm talking Molotov cocktails.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought you were talking about your sword.
No.
I'm having her make the Molotovs. I have to grab an anti-material rifle.
Vant, you were a vampire hunter for a while. What is your... Let's see here.
FBI, this is for a game.
Son... could you make me an intelligence plus science check?
Are you kidding me? I was about to Google how to make Molotov cocktails.
Well, no, it's not for the Molotovs.
okay.
You may be able to know how to make something else that's useful for this situation.
All right, so what is it?
All I'm
Intelligence?
telling you, Cam, what we are literally doing is filling a bottle with napalm, putting a rag in it to ignite it, and then throwing it like a regular Molotov. It is very simple.
I got a
Get on the
nat.
watch list for that.
I got a 10.
Oh my...
Oh god, that's an anti. What can I say? Bitches love cannons.
You know, I'm not allowed to make a Helsing Ultimate Abridged reference, but you guys are. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Cam,
Yep.
you do remember that your organization had the special bullets that were like tiny fire shots, basically. It would burn the it will burn a kindred pretty damn well.
Incendiary rounds.
Yeah, incendiary rounds. I was seeing if
Hey,
you
Cam,
remember how
we
to...
have some.
Well, I'm going to say Cam's fighting style is normally melee, and she did not start with a gun. So I'm going to say that she did not carry any of those ammo with you.
Of course not.
That's fine. I'm more stating I own some. Like, I actually possess some of that. More so, it's... Remember when I told her that there's a pistol in my arsenal she is physically not allowed to touch because I don't trust her?
Oh, it's a pistol, you say?
Hey, yes, it is a pistol that I told her that you are not allowed to use for that very reason.
I'm really good with those. But yeah, incendiary rounds would basically be probably using heated magnesium, I assume.
I was seeing
Phosphorus,
because
maybe?
her thing would most likely have to make these rounds because you can actually make bullets yourself. I was seeing if Vant had the knowledge of how to make them, which currently, no, she does not.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I stuck with the sword. Husband was the rifle specialist. And sad Cameron out. I forgot to get...
It's alright. I don't intend on using anything else incendiary aside from the Molotov. Because you guys do still have to get close, and none of us are immune to fear checks.
Yeah. Fire's scary.
Yes, the main point is we want fire to be very scary for the people in a...
Here is a question from the audience. Goddess Jess, aka Raw from my other game, well, not really ask, they stated, I want my campaign to be this fun. As players and GMs yourselves, do you have any tips you want to give them about running and making a campaign?
Know your characters. Like, know who your character is and what they would do. Even if it's not what you would do in a situation, if it's what they would do, do that. It can make some great laughs and great moments of drama.
My best recommendation. My best recommendation is have someone like Vance in your game.
On top of everything from a GM's perspective, know your players. As long as everyone at the table is comfortable and knows each other's sense of humor and what people are comfortable with, everything will flow a lot more naturally than trying to just kind of eke jokes or other things in without knowing if it's okay. If
Right.
everyone at the table is comfortable with one another, it really doesn't matter what the game is, what's going on. As long as people are comfortable, they'll naturally have fun.
I would also recommend work with your players. It's always a good idea. It's always a good idea to work with your players and incorporate stuff from their backstories, like into the game.
Yep.
Make them feel like that this is their story as well.
And honestly, incorporate humor whenever you can. Whenever it seems fitting, whenever it's able to be used in a good way, I feel, because that helps break up tension and makes people kind of like you said, Downhill, feel a lot more comfortable with whatever's going on.
Well, no, that's
So-
what Apex said.
Oh well, yeah. Sorry, excuse me.
Last point, from a player to a GM instead of a GM to a player. Your DM is not your enemy. They should never feel that way. Everyone is there to have fun together, but that also means it is not their job to make the game enjoyable for you. They're there to handle all of the bookkeeping. That is their only responsibility. You are equally responsible for making the game fun for yourself and everyone else as the GM is. Do not sit down and expect the GM to have a game that you will find fun. They are there to write a story with people at a table. You take it upon yourself to go out there, make the reach. If you think something would be funny and it's not going to completely ruin everything by, let me just shoot the BBG in the face. Or, hey, this guy that we really like, what if I just stab him in the neck with a beer bottle? Don't do that. But if it's something that you think, I think everyone's going to like this, everyone's going to take a little laugh, go for it. Be the person that makes the game fun, not expecting someone else to do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Really good tips. And thank you, players, for giving advice out to those in the community. Now,
Yeah.
James, I need you to make me a hunger check.
All right, one moment. Let me make sure I can actually see my.
And from the response of...
There we go.
From the response. Thank you, guys. That's what she said.
All right.
Let's see. A hunger check.
Nibble, nibble. Nibble, nibble. Nibble, nibble. It's a rouse check.
Yeah.
James, the beast, he wants off his leash. Come on, man. Come on, you've been holding it out for like years, man. It needs its fix. Come on, just one whole human. It won't take long. You got the power for it. Come on, man. Come on.
I got a job to do right now. All right, so what is my sire talking to me about?
Dude, why the fuck were you late?
Look.
And don't look at me. The Baron himself called us.
Okay, I get that. All right. I was a little preoccupied.
You know that shit looks bad on me, right? And I'm already in deep shit with this man.
Look, I'll do whatever I can to make up for it. I just can't think of how to do that now.
Fucking, you better be treating me to blackjacks and hookers later.
I'll do what I can.
Fucking.
But for right now, you need us to take care of a problem, so
Fucking
I
asshole.
rushed over here as quick as I could.
Fucking asshole.
Hey.
You are.
I'm here.
I
I am.
You are 10 minutes late. You didn't even get to see the Baron.
That's probably a good thing.
No, it's not, because that looks bad on me.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, never mind. He probably would have been pissed to see me regardless, so...
No, he was pretty pissed off at me.
We'll make up for it somehow.
The fucking motherfucker made me slip my hand to fill a chalice of blood. I have no fucking clue what that was all about.
Probably something weird behind it that we're not going to be aware of for a good while, most likely.
Yeah, I don't want to know about it. Let's just...
let's
It means I can keep track of him.
probably.
Cam, I am so happy that you knew what that was actually for.
Now, did you drink it or did you bottle it up?
She has to drink it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Vampire blood goes bad very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let's get these camera the fucks. Hey, if you rip one of their heads off, I'll forgive you. How about that?
That sounds easy enough, but all right, look, I'll be honest. I was keeping track of one of my touchstones. Okay?
Tell me about that stuff.
Go on. His eyes go wide in interest.
They're having a little bit of trouble with a local gang. They're kind of they're doing things the way that I used to. Acting like enforcers, basically provoking people into doing things the way that they want them to be done. And I don't like it.
Me and the boys at the bar have actually been talking about these people causing a bit of trouble around town, but not in our neighborhood.
Yeah, it's the neighborhood that she lives in. I've been there once, and I've done everything I can to try and not get directly involved, but...
You got involved, didn't you?
Not directly. I kind of paid them off to leave her alone.
For how long?
At least a day or two, potentially.
And how long ago was that?
A day or two, potentially. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's... yeah, you know how difficult it is to try and maintain your somewhat sense of normalcy with this kind of life. So
The fuck you mean? I just stay in my car and use a pair of binoculars. It's that easy, kid.
yeah, but you know how I used to do things when you found me. So
Don't tell me you still have those habits.
no.
Listen. Drinking blood out of a blood bag is somewhat relevant for some, and some just can't do it. It's not the best way to get blood, kid.
No, it's not that. It's just like, you remember how I used to be on the streets all the time, gathering information, acting like an enforcer, a brawler, and I've been trying to break those habits. I've been trying to not be as directly involved as I used to be, because a lot of my old members, a lot of the people I used to work with, don't want to see me ever again, so...
But do you fucking blame them?
Well, no, but... Like I said,
and plus,
now I'm trying to do everything I can to make up and give myself a new reason to keep going,
Here's a pretty damn good reason. Firstly, if I didn't think you didn't have a reason to keep going, do you think I would have, did what I did? And secondly,
probably not.
And secondly, you are still an enforcer. You're an enforcer for Lewis. Hate to tell you that, kid, but that's basically where you are in life. You keep taking jobs for the guy. Well, you keep taking jobs from me that I get from him.
James kind of does the classic like fist over palm or fist into palm kind of thing. He says, look, I don't mind cracking some skulls every now and again, but it's not that I need more than that. It's just that I want to be more than that. I don't want to just be the muscle all the time. I'm a little more complicated than most people think. It's just I got my reasons, but at the same time, I'll do the job. I'll do whatever I can to make everybody happy and keep everybody off my back. So
Good. Because I'm worried in a shitbolt with Lewis. If we don't pull off this job correctly, my ass may be catching a sunrise tomorrow.
Alright. Well, in that case, me and those two will make sure we get it done as effectively as we can.
Oh, you better, because if those fuckers get away, I'm gonna kick your ass before I take that sunbath.
Fair. Well, in that case, we'll make sure they don't get away. And if you really want me to take off one of their heads, I will.
Think of it as a bonus quest. Do it if you think you can, but don't think it's a requirement to finish the mission.
I'll do what I can. And I'm pretty sure the others have their own plans of how to deal with all this, so.
Back in the subway. What is everyone doing in the subway?
I may have cut up some of it. And no, I'm not that mean. I'm not mean enough to destroy someone's clothes.
I would like 3 Molotovs. I'm grabbing the big boy sniper from my arsenal with 1 bag, no more.
He's just casually carrying a Barrett 50 caliber over his shoulder, you know.
From there, we're going to meet up in the house, clearing the. Don't stuff the rags in the bottle until we get there. Just fill up the glass and cap off.
Yeah. And I'm grabbing an extra duffel bag so we can hide the anti-tank rifle.
You do realize that it's got like a 4.5 foot long barrel, right?
Ski bag then.
Yeah, it's huge.
Ski bag then.
Oh,
I would.
Oh, it's not a Barrett.
Okay.
I say big boy, but that just exactly 3 Molotovs and 1 gun. I'm sure Cam's bringing her sword. I'm bringing my melee weapon.
We're only expecting about 10 steaks. Gonna give 5 to James when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you right now, if those are coming from anywhere near my thing, you had better collect all 10 of those. I don't care if you have to go swimming in the ocean. You will not leave a piece of evidence.
Yeah, James still has his hands wrapped, and he does have. I believe he's got a pair of spiked knuckles, right? No, I don't think I ever got those.
Nope.
But I do have a pistol, right?
Did you write it down?
I think I did.
Double check your items.
Items. It's in Chronicle right now. Where's that at? I ain't got nothing. Never mind. Guess all I got's my fists.
Ain't that really all you need?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, so any other preparations we need to make before we move on to the other map?
Depends. Once we get to the place,
It's all cleared out. It's you did what you asked.
Alright, so what can we see from the building? And how far away from it is the bend that I requested? Is it a straight line coming off of a bend? Or is it a bend going into a straight line? Am I going to be seeing them come around a corner going on a straight? Or am I seeing them on a straight getting ready to go around a corner?
You're gonna see them going on a straight going to a corner.
Okay, so
Right.
I want to hit them at the end of it.
So, James, before the fight, before any big fighting things happens, and if your sire leaves, because I don't trust that guy. I don't know why. He just doesn't look trustworthy.
I enjoy how he's standing literally right there.
Yo, what the fuck?
I don't trust that guy. Hey, what the fuck?
No, I'm not saying this out loud.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Yeah. Is there any chance James and I can talk without where it's just the two of us?
Feel free to take him, because I am going to.
All right, I'm gonna grab you, drag you away.
Yeah.
All right.
Lack of a
First
better
things
terms,
first.
our slave. Damn.
All right. First things first. Drop the bag, and I hand James 5 steaks.
I take each of them and kind of stuff them into one of the sides of my belt.
Right.
To where they're like on the outside, but they're still hiding underneath my coat, so you can't obviously see them, but I can reach them very quickly if I need them.
Second,
So
we might, Mr. Shadow and I might need your help tomorrow. Someone's been stalking me.
well, that ain't cool.
I know. From the creepy shit is they got into my bag when it was locked in a locker, sword, and didn't call the cops.
Think they have an idea of what's really going on? Maybe they're someone like us.
Or someone like how I used to be.
That worries me.
Yeah. And what worries me even more is if they are someone like I used to be, and they are following me, why the fuck am I still alive?
I'm pretty sure if they're playing this smart, like the way I used to do things, try and wait till somebody's alone, vulnerable.
I was alone.
Oh, that's confusing.
I was in an alley on the phone with them.
They were sizing you up.
They said, oh my god, it's really you. You're alive.
So they know you. Or at least they know of you.
I was declared legally dead when I was made a vampire hunter.
You didn't meet any fellow hunters while you were doing those types of things?
I did. And that's
Perhaps.
what scares the shit out of me.
Too many faces to narrow it down?
I can narrow it down. And there's only 2 hunters I know of who would be capable of such stuff.
Well, you got a pity chance. That's at least better than, 1 out of 10 or anything like that.
It's either my mentor or my husband.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see like a big realization on James's face come up, like, oh shit, it's that personal.
Yeah.
Like, uh-oh. So the person who taught you how to do all this crazy stuff, or your former lover?
The father of my daughter.
Didn't realize you actually had a kid when you were...
That was 10 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. She was 5.
So she's basically starting to grow up now. Damn.
I would have gone back, cause...
Wait, but wait, why tell me all this? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad you did, but how can someone like me actually help?
And I'm like, I have been in this business for 20 fucking years. and I have been taught by people who have been in it a lot longer. I know when someone's a good person and is stuck here.
True.
I
Well,
can trust you. You're
okay.
trapped here just like me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mr. Shadow, on the other hand, I know if we turn the wrong way, he's gonna blow our fucking heads off. But hey,
He'll probably do worse than that.
he saved me from the arena, so just a shrug.
He seems like he knows what he's doing, so I'm not gonna try and question any of it, honestly. Like I said, you guys know a lot more about this than I do.
Inside the house, awkward small talk he's trying to have with Mr. Trader. So, do any sports?
I'm going to do something. Look at
He's a catcher.
Since it's just
Bravo.
the two of us, I'm going to speak.
No one is gonna believe him.
What are you saying, Apex?
How well can you handle fire?
Better than most, actually. Better than most.
Holy shit!
How hard can you throw?
Let the DM check my sheet for a second and I'll give you an answer. Pretty damn far from what I can see.
Good. I know what you'll be doing today.
I feel like I'm
Okay.
gonna have fun with this.
Don't. This is a job.
Guys? Never mind, I'm just gonna get it.
1 hour left before the job happens.
Now I'm sharpening the blade.
What was that downhill?
We have 1 hour left until the job happens. Like, in
Alright.
game, in world time.
So I believe it is time to explain the entirety of the plan, since I have already done my setup, and I'm going to be sitting here pretty much perfectly still for the next hour. So, Cam, ready to be a lovely mouthpiece? And by that I mean I just need you in the room. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to say I signed to you and you say.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright. So, basically, what the plan is going to come down to is we have one man motioning to lovely slave number one, who is going to be holding a Molotov cocktail. Well, he's going to have two specifically, but that's only in case he really fucks up the first one. He is going to proceed to throw that onto the car. Fire makes vampires panic. Panicking vampire behind a motorized vehicle is very liable just to slam the gas and drive headfirst over a cliff. It won't, kill any of them, but it is most certainly going to ruin any form of feeling on a even armored vehicle. So we take out the armored vehicle. Dazed vampires get out of car. We kill them. And that is where the two of you come in. From what I can tell, you both like to use melee weapons. So,
Nod.
charge. While they are stunned, simply get to them and beat them before they can come to their senses. I will be supporting you from back here. Motions to large large rifle.
Take advantage of the confusion. Got it.
Make sure none get away.
And what if what Lewis said is true, and there is some kind of artifact in the burning car.
What of it?
Well, we don't want to destroy it by accident, right?
Not our mission.
All right.
Our mission is to retrieve it. We were not told whether or not it had to be in one piece. Nor is, typically an artifact of magical power is going to be able to survive a small tumble off a cliff. It is more durable than any of us, I promise you.
What about the third Molotov? You had me make 3.
In case someone really fucks up, turning to look at the throwing man again.
My name is Jack,
However,
right? My name's Jack, right?
Nope, you don't have a name. Either does he.
No names, remember? It's better that
Now
way.
then, going to turn to the two of you. If he fucks up twice, obviously I'm not going to trust him a third time. Which one of the two of you feels you are better dealing with fire?
What's our willpower? Mine's 5.
Let me double check mine really quick.
I don't care stat-wise. I just need an answer.
What was the question one more time?
Who's better with
basically,
fire?
Yeah. So there's a natural fear instinct with vampires when it comes to sources of fire.
Right.
So I'm basically asking who can keep their beaks in check better in order to throw a Molotov cocktail without panicking and, dropping on yourself.
I got a 5 in willpower as well, so we're both pretty equally.
I guess I would
Alright.
be then.
Yes, I'm
You
going to
have
trust
to make-
it to Cam.
A frenzy
well-
check, right?
Yeah.
They have to make a frenzy check, and if they fail, they can burn a willpower in order to keep control for like a round. Main point is which one am I going to trust more? Actually, Cam, I trust you in melee more. I'm going to give the Molotov to the guy who looks like a ganger. Also, because, it's definitely not that his athletics is jacked through the roof, and that's for his throw check. Let's not worry about that.
Okay then.
So, are we all good?
Mm-hmm.
Should be.
All right. So,
Is Cameron scared as shit? Of course.
as the van starts driving down,
Sedan.
when the sedan starts driving down, so what will happen first? The shot or the Molotov?
Molotov. The sniper rifle is quite literally there for once the car crashes, I'm picking off anyone who is trying to run away. My job is to make sure no one escapes.
Yep.
So, order of operations should be Molotov throw. If Molotov success,
Yep.
car drives off the edge of curb, where we then have two melee people waiting.
Okay.
If
so
Molotov fails, then he has second chance, because, normally people are gonna be what the hell, and a vampire is gonna have enough time to throw a second Molotov before someone figures out what to do and drives the car faster.
So as he throws a Molotov, it hits the side of the car. You guys hear it go as like a quick turn, and it starts to tumble off the side of the road. As it has crashed on the side of the road.
On the side of the. Okay.
That is technically perfectly fine. Because that is
Yep.
still going
Like
to dent up the car.
on one of its it was caught on the railing is what I meant to say. Like Like,
oh, so it's like dangling now.
yeah, it's dangling. It is still
That
on fire. So immediately the driver's side door is going to be kicked open as a vampire is going to try to run out of the car. You know, it's
Well,
fucking
guess
on
who's
fire.
getting stabbed with a stake?
Hold on. First, Apex said he would like to try to shoot anyone like that.
One moment. It comes into not just order of operations. This is initiative because we have people who have to be a certain distance from the car, running at the car, people shooting at people getting out of the vehicle, everything.
And now
This is where combat.
I have to do the very weird initiative now. Let's see. So there's like 5 of the... No, there's only 4. No, I can put it back to the normal numbers. And the boss. So how is initiative rolled again?
Are we doing the advanced combat? Are we doing the
Story
combat?
Story combat. Like if people who are shooting first goes first and all that. Oh, hello, Rose.
Oh.
We're...
Alright, that should be... Alright, unless one side has surprise, usually resulting from a success in an earlier test, which...
Yeah, you guys do. You guys
rare.
do. You guys have surprise.
Characters act in descending order of action. Close combat, already engaged, goes first. We don't have any of that. Followed by ranged combat, that would be me. Followed by newly indicated physical combat, followed by everyone else. Alright, so in this case, I will be taking the first shot. Is that one guy the only one that has popped up, or...
Okay, so these are in the back of it right now. They haven't popped out yet, but this guy up here is the one running.
Alright, so just to put it this way, this is where the house is.
Roughly,
Where's
yes.
the guy who threw the Molotov? Alright, so we have Cam and Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Cracks knuckles in
cool.
excitement.
yeah. I'm taking a shot at this guy.
Alright, do your roll.
Boop, boop, boop. Techniques, polarity, should be display. So,
Okay.
rouse check. I get to roll. No, I don't get to reroll this one. I get hungrier, but then I get to make a dexterity firearms with a... Oh, hey, would you look at that? So 7 successes.
7 successes?
Yeah. 4 regular with 2 critical, pushing that up to 6, plus 1 on hunger.
So how do I calculate damage again?
He does not get to dodge.
Yeah.
It should be amount of successes over threshold, which in this case is 6 plus 4 or 3 from my weapon, and then it's halved.
So...
One moment. I have to... Okay, it is damage value 4, because it is the heavy gunshot. And then...
10. So that's 10 right now, right? Your weapon value is 4.
Yes,
And
plus
that's-
my 6 successes over 1
Mm-hmm.
is my margin.
So
Alright,
divided in half.
yes. because,
Superficial or permanent? Like,
this is... One moment. Okay, yes, this should still be superficial damage because of the fact that, how guns work versus vampires. It should still be superficial, which
so
is
only 1
half.
slash.
Yes, only 1 slash, and it should be 5 times.
Alright, so what if I told you, like, all of his HP bars got 1 slash now? Like, all of his HP squares has 1 slash.
Then he is going to become disabled,
Yeah,
which...
how did you shoot him? I want you to describe how you shot him, where you shot him and all that.
Well, let's see.
BRB, gotta grab my treasure. It's just right over here.
Alright, then in that case, I shall wait.
Alright, I'm back.
Where the hell is the college? Oh, I was not expecting you back that quick.
I just had to scoot over to my bed to grab my charger.
Let's see. Advanced conflicts.
Sorry, audience. We do not normally use combat in VTM. And for some reason, Cam has left the game.
What?
Cam couldn't stand combat anymore, so she just decided to quit.
What?
Okay.
What? No, I was focusing on. I was reading. I was reading a book. I'm sorry.
She finds this
Okay.
game. She finds this game so boring. She decided to read a book to entertain herself instead.
No, it's an interactive novel. I just got the second book of the series, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna reread the first one.
I see that Cam has find this game so interesting. She decided to read a dating simulator instead.
Stop
So-
sounding like my dad.
Question, downhill.
Yes.
Did you take full superficial plus any, or did I only fully fill up his track?
You only fully fill them up. You only fill them up. Like, you haven't done plus any. You haven't gone past just superficial.
Alright. So in that case, he is only disabled, which means he's gonna have a penalty to some stuff, but in that case, it would be probably a shot to the
Like,
leg.
I'll put that there just to remark him.
Yeah, I didn't make any call shots ahead of time, so there's no fun bonus for that. It's just, it is what it is.
So, Cam and Blue.
Yeah,
I believe now you guys have already entered melee combat, right? So,
I guess.
No, this is going to be their round of, well, the prize, so to speak. So, they're going to be running up to the car, so yes, by technicality, they would already be in melee combat. Which means they should have gone before that guy ran out of the vehicle. But, it's fine.
alright. So, entering melee, then... Alright, I believe surprise round is over.
Yeah, so now everyone declares what they want to do.
All right, next person to leave the car is getting their head cut off.
So you're gonna attack the next person who comes out of the car. Wait, do I declare what the enemies want to do right now?
Okay.
In your head mostly, but yeah.
Okay. Okay.
James, Blue, is everything all right?
Well,
Okay then.
Apex, for now. You got James.
yes. Okay, so James has moved up to vehicle. These windows, what do they look like?
They are
tinted all the way.
Yeah, tinted.
Alright, so the driver's side is the one that got yanked open.
That got kicked open, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have James move up to this back door, because everyone knows that the posh guy rides in the back door. And he's gonna rip that damaged door off its hinges.
Alright, he can easily do so with his string score and all that.
Yep.
So, as you guys hear metal like being ripped open, James sees this lady trying to recollect herself as her men are clearly reaching for their weapons.
Which that should give Vance the opportunity to attack into the vehicle now.
Yep. So, Van, who do you want to hit? These two men are between you and your target. Oh, well, and the chalice is on the floor, like towards her feet, and her mouth is covered with blood. It looks like she may have been taking a sip.
Well, someone's getting stabbed with a stake. Which one of these fine gentlemen? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Set them up.
This guy's getting stabbed with a stake.
All right. So you wish to stake him.
Cam, be aware that is a cold shot.
Yep. Let's see.
Meaning
you will have a penalty, and you have to get like a 10 over something. If an attacker with a wooden stake succeeds at a called shot to the vampire's heart and inflicts 5+ damage, the stake pierces the vampire's heart and paralyzes them. So not only do you have to beat their check, you have to beat it by 5+ and take a penalty from called shot.
Then it's easier just to cut the guy's head off.
Absolutely.
Okay then. So melee, that is...
Okay, blue dots are superficial damage. Red dots will be
right.
Permanent damage, like the bad damage.
Alright, I'm gonna cut this guy's head off then. So that's melee plus strength, right?
Yep, and you will have a...
Does he get a chance to defend himself?
Your choice. Is he stunned?
I would
say... It should be a -2, Cam.
Okay, I'm going to say yes. For this one round, they're all considered stunned. At the start of next round, they'll stop being stunned.
Oh, come on!
It doesn't matter. Since he does not get to defend himself, you succeed on the attack.
So I cut the motherfucker's head off.
Nope, you cut him, I believe.
Decapitation!
How much damage was that? Was that only one superficial?
Plus... Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I have this power as well. What is your weapon value?
I don't know.
Alright, grabbing a baseline. It is a hatchet, right?
It's a sword designed for chopping.
So, medium melee. It is a +3 damage. So, technically, it is 4 damage. However, she should have one with a blade, which gives it... Oh, you roll an additional 2 dice. Okay. Hey, Cam, roll 2d10.
Okay. Okay.
So right now we're at 4 damage. Now we're at 4 damage, right? And then we cut it in half at the end of all that, or no?
No. Cam's weapon is fun in the fact that it does not allow people to grab it.
Okay, I need 2d4. 2d4. Where is it?
2d10.
2d10, right. Where is that?
Just do slash.
2d10.
Yeah.
Yeah. /R 2d10.
In the Roll20 chat.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Don't space the 2 between the D.
Okay then, so...
Yeah, like that.
So that's 2 more...
1 pass.
1 pass, so we're at
You have
5.
to roll a... Yep, so 5 damage.
So 5 superficial.
Yep, and it's not half.
Yep, that's all of his superficial dice again. So...
Alright.
These guys have the same stat line. I'm going to be real, I did not make individual character sheets for them.
Okay then.
Alright.
Well, we got 1 down.
By the way,
Oh,
Blue,
we got
you
2
spent
down.
your turn. I gave it to Apex. You spent your turn ripping open the door.
Nice.
Alright.
And you are now branching a door. I still have...
He's going to take his time to get to the other door. Like, he's going to try the intermelee for next round. I believe that's it, unless... Wait, no, you get shooting, right, Apex, before that?
Technically, yes.
Okay, before he moves, do you want to shoot?
I'm attacking this guy. My combat is still entirely different from theirs.
Okay. Roll your shot.
Yep, and...
He can't defend himself.
Even if he could. Hey, would you look at that? Another crit.
Plus, that's the same
It's
thing you
literally
rolled
the
last
same.
time, yeah.
Yep, and that's now all,
Someone has
he
met
is
their
in
final
Corpor.
death. Wait, Corporeal or final death?
We've been ordered to give them their final death.
He should be in Torpor, because unless you're giving my headshot enough damage to completely... Actually, wait, yeah, because it comes, yeah, that's no longer half to you. Oh, yeah, okay, he did. Yeah, that is 10 aggravated.
Okay. So, he's going to run over and try, and this man down here is going to open up the, open up his door.
Which one's the one that's going to open the door and see there's nothing but a cliff on the other side?
Wait, no, I don't need the roll because he has enough strength anyway to do so. Ugh, I forgot.
Or is this way?
There's doors on both sides. But, yeah, so, now we're back at the top of the round. People
So,
who are in,
Blue.
yeah, and this guy as well. He is in melee now.
Yep.
So, he's just going to, pull out his, like, okay. Let's see, he's just going to pull out his crowbar, and he's going to bash one of their faces in real quick.
Nice.
No modifiers. Okay, crowbar, I believe, is a quality 2 weapon?
So am I holding a flaming corridor right now?
Just a
Car
car
door
door.
is not
It's
on
not on fire.
Aw.
The fire was on the hood
Yeah.
because we wanted them to panic.
So, adding that.
We'll try and get creative here.
Alright, he has taken 4 superficial damage.
Believe me, you don't want to be that close to the fire. You
So,
will have to start
Blue and
making
Cam,
checks.
do your do your next checks.
Well, can I reach her yet?
Apex? Question? Can she?
Probably not, considering you were on the front door.
Oh wait, does she get a chance to shoot before, or does she have to wait till after melee?
She has a gun,
Yep, she has a gun. She has a pistol.
and then she goes after melee. She goes at the same time you do.
Okay, just double checking. Sorry, not used to combat.
I know, it's all good.
Combat is really not a thing that happens in.
Give me a second, my dad is calling.
So, Blue, it's on you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Since I'm holding the car door, can I potentially use it to like do like a? Well, let's see.
Hey guys, well, not D&D, Vampire the Masquerade. Hey guys, do you mind if I go and give my little brother's McDonald's real quick?
I will be giving your initiative to Apex. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, Apex, you know what to do. Professional vampire hunter, try and cut off their fucking heads.
Don't worry, Cam, I got you.
All right, bye.
Okay, cool. See you when you get back. Okay, so Blue, what do you wish to do?
Let's see. All right. The guy in front of me, since I'm still holding the corridor, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd like to basically.
Be careful.
Yeah.
He has a gun.
Well,
no.
that's kind of what I'm hoping to do. Is I want to see if it's possible for me to take this very large corridor, and with me holding it with one of my hands, try to use it as like a really big just mollywop weapon. And I want to see if it's possible for me to do like a 1-2, like use the first swing to try and knock the gun out of his hand or knock it away from him or something, and then use the second one to raise my arm and try to bash him, basically.
Would that be brawl or melee, Apex?
Melee, he's got a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, he has a car door. Yeah, brawl.
Is it possible for me to use it with only one hand? Maybe?
I would not recommend it.
No?
Unwieldy.
Okay. All right. So be melee, right?
Yep, strength plus melee. What quality weapon is a car door?
Get that for you in a second.
Wait, is there actually a quality for car doors?
So how do I add my strength into it?
You click.
Here, what?
You click the little die, and then Okay, so you.
There we go. I got you. Here we go. No modifiers. Okay, fair.
Bop. Oh man, that's really not cool. You first fuck up our ride, then you beat me with a part of it. That's not cool, man. Not cool.
So downhill, he wants to shoot him, right?
Yeah. That was his
He's gonna
intention.
roll strength plus firearms with a -2 dice penalty.
This man?
These are contests. He is rolling against him. The only reason we were rolling against nothing is because they were unable to fight back.
Firearms plus strength, right?
-2 dice.
Is that because of me hitting him before, or?
It's because he's in melee.
Okay.
And you are currently rolling to see whether or not you hit. You succeed.
Yep.
So you're gonna do 1 plus car door is going to be a. This is not a steel beam, so I'm gonna say it in the same as a heavy impact +2 damage.
So 3 divided by 2, round up for players. 2 damage?
Yep. Blue, you're gonna also want to, and because Blue won, this guy does not get to shoot Blue.
Okay. And Jack did his melee already. I believe Cameron needs to do her stuff.
Yeah. So.
Would you like
let's see,
Cam's
do they all
character
have
sheet?
guns?
Yes.
No. Alright. Now, importance. Is the sedan sectioned off? Like, you know how in limos they have the glass that goes up and down?
No, it is not section off.
Alright. And because of how you did this, the guy in the driver's seat is the one who took off.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy's in the passenger, and then these 4 are in the back?
No. He's also in the back. These 2 are in the back,
Okay.
and these 3 are in the back. So they're all in the back. No one was sitting up front.
Weird. Alright, you know, Cam, you're gonna do a really cool thing. So she sees that that chalice is there.
Uh-huh.
You know, Cam, I trust you. You can keep your beast in check for 1 turn. She's going to reach over, pull the Molotov that was given to Blue, and Chuck. It's not lit, because she can't light it, but you know, the car's already on fire. She's just putting napalm in a burning car.
Okay, I'm gonna say next round that napalm's gonna catch fire.
Very cool.
Wait, who's napalm?
She took a Molotov.
So you were given a Molotov. I had Cam grab the Molotov off your pocket because you're currently busy with car door, and she tossed it into the backseat of the car, basically spraying all of them with napalm.
Oh shit, okay.
They all grouped up in the back of a car. What can I say?
What can I say except you're fucked?
Alright, and that takes care of everyone in melee this round.
We need that like line of the Space Marine saying,
Right.
"Burn in holy fire!"
So, Mr. Man up here, you do have clear shots if you want to try to take them.
No, I held shots.
You're gonna hold shots in case
even
she
if I-
runs?
Even I have quote-unquote clear shots, I know I don't. I know the penalties I take, I'm not taking.
Alright, then... I'm going to say she is going to try to shoot... So what's the penalty of shooting past somebody to hit someone?
She is going to, I assume, shoot Cam?
No, Blue.
Okay, so...
She sees me as more of a threat.
You fucking have a car door!
Very, very nice.
Well, her action was to shoot Blue at the start of the round before he did anything. I'm keeping what their actions were before they did.
Could my car door be considered an improvised shield?
Don't worry, I'm calculating that.
Okay.
So she is not in melee. She is going to roll the standard firearms, which is dexterity plus firearms. And then Blue, you're going to roll, should be dexterity plus athletics with a 2 dice bonus.
She has a specialty in pistols.
Then she adds 2 to her dice pool.
Dexterity plus what? Be dexterity plus what? One more time?
Dexterity plus athletics plus a 2 dice pool.
Okay.
Oh, and downhill. That was plus 2 for him is for his shield.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna suffer another 1 for
Okay, so
shooting past someone. So
plus 2 from her speciality, but then minus...
-1 because of shooting with someone.
Okay, let me re-roll. Firearms.
I got 4 successes.
Dexterity. So just plus 1 total, right?
Athletics.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Uh,
Wait till I start using my
yeah,
brawl.
I think Blue dodges the shot, right?
It doesn't need to. He's got a bulletproof car door. Bullet just slams into bulletproof car door.
As Blue, you hear like a pow pow as like you feel you feel an impact coming from your car door. Somebody tried to shoot you just now. These guys are also going to okay, this one up here is going to try to shoot Cam, which he gets a minus. He has to use strength, right?
I forgot. I forgot that the car was bulletproof.
Yeah. Well, why do you think I crashed it first?
That's what's up.
Yes, he's got to use strength plus strength plus firearms. Cam gets to dodge with dexterity plus athletics.
He has no speciality.
And I can't roll for Cam, so when you go to roll for her, look in her powers and see if she has celerity as a selected.
Yes, she has celerity.
What is the powers that she has?
Rapid reflexes and finesse.
That's all I need is rapid reflexes. Great. She doesn't suffer any dice to her dodge.
So,
because unlike Blue, she does not have cover.
Okay.
And for her, it is just dexterity plus athletics.
She dodges. Right?
Very good.
Okay, now this guy down here is going to try to shoot Blue. He has cover.
He already...
Oh, yeah, he can't.
He rolled because previous.
These two are going to shoot him. And Mark makes athletics plus dexterity.
Yeah. This boy's probably getting shot this round.
No modifiers.
Does he have celerity?
Yes, he does.
The same power as Cam?
Yep.
Alright, cool. 6 successes versus 4. Because Boyo with the gun crit.
Didn't he also crit?
Nope, he only got 1 10.
Oh, okay. So then it's a grade.
You need a pair of 10s.
Okay, then it is a grade 1 pistol.
Exactly, like, are they using 9mm?
Yeah.
Alright, that is a medium gunshot plus 3.
Okay. Plus 3, 4 plus 3. 7, run. Down for player.
1 moment. It's 6 versus 3. Or no, 6 versus 4 is
2.
2. Plus the 3 is a total of 5 damage. Cut in half.
So
2.
Yeah. Because we round towards player and allies' benefit. Okay. And this guy down here is also going to shoot him.
The fun with the injuries?
Yeah.
Alright, he
has to use strength. And he takes a minus to hitting. Because he was hit last round. So minus 2. Then... Yep, I think he fully dodges. Or... Alright. Now we're out of the shooty phase, back into the melee phase.
Alright, so...
Okay.
All right.
There shouldn't be anyone upstairs.
So first, Blue, what would you like to do?
But yeah, I'm about to be out of here.
I'm gonna. Alright.
Before you make a decision, we all announce at the same time. I would like to announce.
Yep.
All right.
Cam is going to reach into the car, grab the. Cam is going to reach into the car, grab the relic, and run.
Okay.
All right.
I will let you know what this fucker plans to do. He plans to dump his second Molotov into the car as well.
All right. Is it possible for me to maybe try to go for my secondary objective right now?
Wait. If you can, if you can,
is it possible? Okay. Is it? Well, let me ask this. Let me ask this.
Someone with brawl.
Well, is it? What I'm asking is like, is it possible for me to incorporate brawl into like using this corridor that I have,
that is
almost
melee.
like a guillotine?
Before you go that far, Blue, you have potence, right?
Yeah.
Look at one of your potence powers. You should have one that increases your brawl. Or your just strength in general. If you roll a decapitating strike and you beat this man, which you probably should.
There's a core.
Okay.
Go down the potence. What was it? Lethal body or prowess?
Yeah. Both. Lethal body.
Yeah.
Say that he
I
can,
got potence. Yeah.
Kill with his brawl.
more so he does aggravated damage with his brawl.
Yeah.
So in order for me to use brawl, I'd have to drop the car door, right?
No.
No.
Okay. It's the same thing as holding a greatsword in D&D. You don't need to hold it with two hands. You just have to attack with two hands.
Yep.
So you can move it out of the way and grab a guy.
If you want to use prowess, I do need you to make a browse check though.
Browse check.
Yeah.
All right.
See if you get hungry.
Oh.
You do get hungry. Hello, Cam. Are you listening?
Which just pisses me off even more. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. I need to get this done as quickly as possible. Okay. So I'm gonna make a brawl check. Yeah.
Strength plus brawl plus your bonus from prowess.
Which would be 1.
Whatever prowess says.
Half my potence rating. Okay, and what is my potence rating? 2, so 1. Yeah. Okay, so brawl plus strength
plus 1.
Plus 1. Yeah.
That's a crit. 2 10s.
This is what James do.
You know, I'll give it to you. Yeah, you decapitate him with the car door. You know, your beast tempts you more and more. Like, it is starving. You need to feed. And as you're getting more and more frustrated with having to deal with your beast, you just channel the blood using the car door. You lift it over your head and just slam it into this guy's neck. His head rolls off, like rolls onto the street.
And James just like tries to get a little bit of focus back and lifts up the car door and goes right back into a defensive.
Okay.
Getting ready to possibly get shut out again because that's already happened once.
So Cam, let's see. Jack is going to try to do his thing. Or not Jack. Yeah, Jack. That's his name. So melee plus strength modifier 1, and that's going to be versus the guy on the bottom, which is what is it again?
No.
No?
Strength plus firearms.
Strength plus firearms.
Yeah. with a -2 penalty.
Alright. He has 3. They have 1, so that's 2. Plus.
And counter with his melee weapon.
Yeah. Okay, so then divide by half. And so boop.
Who won the check?
Mark. Or Jack, the biker guy. Your guy.
Alright, so yeah, goes to fire a gun, gets cracked in the face.
With a crowbar.
Yep, so that's going to be whatever the threshold he got above was, plus 2 from crowbar, half.
He's supposed to have 1 more. I apologize. Okay. She is going to realize... Actually, no, he can't. He can. Because he tossed his second Molotov in there. He can't make a check to attack as well.
That is just the contest. In this case, he wouldn't do damage because this would be the point which his Molotov goes off.
Okay.
Even if you're using a firearm in melee, it is still melee. And they go at the same time.
Okay, so he throws in his Molotov. I'm trying to decide if he lit it or not.
He shouldn't really have the time unless he just...
Nah, he just chucked it in there. And... Apex, would you like to shoot?
Nope.
Okay, they're going...
Because that car is about to go up.
Yeah, they're gonna try to shoot. 1 shot on Vant with strength and firearms.
And by the way, downhill.
-2.
Where are those terror checks?
I'm going to be honest, I forgot about them.
I know you did. But now, I just put on the fact that, they couldn't see the fire at the moment. And you said last round, that the car was going to be on fire from where they put the Molotovs in.
Give me 1 moment. Frenzy check for her. Okay, what's the DC for Fire Frenzy?
It's a fear frenzy, and I'm driving home. I cannot currently tell you.
They both roll 3s. And the other guy...
Hey, Blue, you wouldn't happen to have the Vampire the Masquerade book open, would you?
I'm opening it. Give me a minute.
Not right now. No,
I'm actually
I don't.
opening it. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, just Control F Terror Frenzy.
Terror Frenzy. See. Okay. This one guy starts freaking out. But the others are currently trying to stay cool, but they are getting very nervous that fire is coming close to them. They're trying to get out, but basically the 2 groups are kind of like blocking them in.
Perfectly fine. One is panicking. That means he's about to bolt out of this car. That's going to be funny.
Yeah, when does the move action happen again?
Everyone else is at the end.
Okay. So, next round, melee actions.
Well, that would be there, because the last round is Cam grabbing the chalice and running, the guy, I guess, panicking, and the entirety of that car going up in flames.
Yeah, the entirety of the car goes up in flames. And I need both Blue and Mark to make a frenzy check.
Cam is already running, so it really doesn't matter if she frenzies.
Yeah.
And while I have no intention of getting near the fire.
Fire bad.
Not when it works for me, it's not.
Mark passes, but he's still going to move away from the fire himself. That is his intention this round. And Blue, make a frenzy check.
Frenzy.
All the way
Here
at the
we go.
bottom of your feet.
I got it. And that goes off my willpower, yeah?
Yeah.
And my humanity, which is 1 higher.
Fire bad. Fire real bad.
And no modifiers, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You pass. What is your intended action for this round?
Just put the car door back, you keep them trapped in the hot box.
Where is the car in relation to the rest of them? Like right here?
They
Okay.
are still in car.
Oh, they're still in the car. Okay,
They've been fighting to get out. You guys have been keeping them trapped in.
this is kind of a little bit
Oh, yeah.
gruesome, but I
No.
mean, we're vampires, so fuck it. Is there any way that I can, like, Captain America this car door back into the car horizontally? So it acts almost like a guillotine?
I'm back.
If you want, you can make a strength plus athletics check
Okay.
to basically put the car door back on in the way where they will have a difficult time reopening it.
Well, no, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna take it, turn it sideways, and then throw it into the car so it basically acts almost like a guillotine, basically forcing all of them to either duck down and get into a more, disadvantageous position where they have a harder time getting out, or just try to attack them all at once. You see what I'm going for here? Basically going for like the worst possible scenario.
Same check.
Okay.
Same check.
Strength athletics.
Yep.
Okay. So it'd be athletics and then strength. And no modifier, right?
No modifier.
I got 3.
Hey,
I'm back, guys, just so you know.
Yes,
Hello.
you grab the relic and start running the last round.
Yeah, I heard.
Big boom about to happen.
Yeah, kind of assumed.
So
Doesn't explode. It's not the engine that's on fire. It's just the interior.
As soon as James makes his attack, he's hauling ass. Because this is kind of like him moving away and then last second just being like Captain America, just
alright.
trying to throw the car door horizontally to where it acts almost like a
Made
saw.
their frenzy checks. Let's see. Jack had closed the door here very harshly, so it's a bit stuck. So one of the guards is going to try to rip that shit open because he is fucking horrified. He wants out. He wants fucking out of there. So we're gonna see if he can pass that check.
Also, they should now all be on fire. Please find the automatic damage for being on fire and apply it.
Okay, I have to reopen the book. Let me control C fire. Oh!
Yes,
Oh
Mass?
no!
It doesn't every part of a car explode if it's on fire long enough?
That's literally just the movies.
Takes a good while for it to actually ignite the gas in the fuel tank.
Yes, and that is the only thing that explodes, is because that is the only part of a car that is actually combustible.
Okay,
so-
I was told that by a firefighter in kindergarten. Okay.
So,
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, they're right, but yeah.
After applying fire damage, 3 more of your kind have met their final death. There's only 1 left, and that's only because she had 2 more HP than the rest of them. And
Holy
she is
shit.
freaking the fuck out.
Man, it's like I chose fire for a reason.
Fire is an effective weapon when dealing with our kind.
Uh-huh.
And her strength
Plus,
check.
vampire hunters
Downhill,
shoot.
did you say they're getting out of the car?
They tried, but they burnt up before they could. She is
Okay.
going to attempt to get out of the car, though. She's going to do a rouse check real quick. She passes. Okay. And this is her athletics. Wait, does that give her a bonus to her athletics check? Let me double check. Yes, half her potence level, which is 4, so she gets a +2. Okay. Mod 2. What's the roll? Apex, would you like to use your held action? She got out of the door.
Yeah, the moment that car door opened, she's getting shot. Get back in the car.
Please roll your shooty dice.
One moment.
Just a little closer. There we go.
Let's see. Should be this many. I have 2 hunger dice.
I can see Apex's character be like, where do you think you're going?
It's like, oh my god, I escaped the
Wow.
flaming car. Bah!
Yeah. Get
Let's
insta-gibbed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 successes with
my
1
God.
crit.
She doesn't have a head anymore.
I'm shooting her in the chest. I want her getting back in that car.
Oh god, that's even worse.
Hey, Apex, that's enough damage to get her to a final death. How do you want to do this?
Like I said, as she's throwing that car door open, it is just 1 bullet straight between the eyes. I want that head to rock back and fling right back into that burning car.
Yeah, she lands exactly on the fire, and she will meet her final death.
Now then, going to grab my 3 extended bullets, stand up, and begin to slowly walk home. My job here is done.
Dang.
And Vance
hey,
can,
Blue,
clean up the rest.
You made so you're gonna move away from the burning car now?
Yeah.
We are out of combat.
But before I do, I'm grabbing the severed head.
It's gonna turn to dust.
Oh, that's true. Okay, well,
Yeah.
either way, James did, or not James. Jack did see me do that, right?
Yeah, Jack saw you do that.
Okay. That's the only thing. James is like, all right, I gotta remember that he saw me do that. All right.
So
So,
everyone's
this bump of success?
so you are going to all go back to the I believe Baron's house. If
Oh yeah,
that's
Vanth is going to signal to James like fist bump. Like,
All right.
yeah, fist bump.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Motherfucker shot me. Ah! My fucking arm.
You all right, man?
I got shot, but I'll be fine by tomorrow.
You're not on fire, so...
Yeah. And what the hell were you thinking putting the Molotov in the car? That was a great idea. Why didn't you tell me you were gonna do it?
Well, something smelled off in there, so I did what I always do when something smells off. I burn the motor shit out of it.
Cam.
Yeah?
You have a chalice that is covered with sapphire and also is made of what looks to be like this weird darkened metal.
Is there still blood in it?
As you look down, yes, there is still blood in it. Even though you were holding it upside down, no blood came out.
Alright, guys, give me a minute. I gotta try something.
The heck is that thing?
Once we're far enough away from the, car, I am going to, I'm trying to remember the name of this ritual.
Are you basically trying to identify it?
Hey, one moment. I'm now just kind of getting back to my phone. Cam, what are you doing?
There's blood still in this chalice.
Yes, how far are you away from the active crime scene?
We're at least half an hour. We're a few miles away when I do this.
I would say 20 minutes away from the active crime scene.
So, yeah, that's over a mile away. So, yeah.
As long as you meet me before, our active contract is up.
Yeah. Well, I'm going for a blood walk. What do I roll for this again?
Post blood walk again?
Oh, I just thought of something. Apex. James, if he ever has to actually call you out by any somewhat of name,
Cam?
it's
Uh-huh.
I'm going to let you know now. This is not kindred blood, and this is not human blood. However, as you taste it, it is some of the best blood you have ever tasted.
Can I identify what it belonged to?
What is your most preferred prey? Who do you like drinking the blood out of the most?
He is asking for the resonance and stuff.
I can't tell you the resonance, but I can tell you the kind of vampire.
Tell me.
Yeah, okay, the noble shits. I'm trying to remember the name.
Then true.
Yeah, the Vanth loves draining Ventrue. It's a small addiction she has. She sees it as payback.
Hey, Vant. You can tell this is Ventrue blood.
What the fuck?
And it tastes strong. Almost it came from a powerful Ventrue. So, Cam,
I'm just gonna go, holy shit.
Hey, Cam, how much are you sipping?
Yeah?
How much are you sipping?
Not enough to say, this is just a few drops.
Tip of your pinky kind of a thing?
Yeah. Because if I were to sate my last bit of hunger, sate one hunger, and both James and Jack are in danger.
Damn.
After doing the ritual, Trader, you meet up with the rest of the group, yes or no?
I'm assuming that we're going to continue moving, and then he'll meet up with us whenever he feels it's a good time, I guess.
Yeah.
James is basing this off of his previous behavior.
So as we're walking, I'm just gonna go. This shit is strong. Like, weird strong.
You said your character had a addiction to this type of blood?
Almost like an addiction.
Make an arouse
correct.
check.
Ooh, here we go. Is she gonna down the whole thing?
Your beast wants it. It tastes so good. Come on. Come on. It's right there. It's free blood. Come on.
I'm shoving it into James's hands.
All right.
And as you do so, you notice your body is shaking.
You okay there? I don't think you should have tried that.
Yeah, I just... Fuck, man.
Strong stuff, huh?
So... my character is open about what clan she is a part of, by the way. She is open about the fact she is a child of Hakim.
Right, and you can tell just by James's like raw strength and brute style that he's a Bruja.
Yeah, so
You are not back at Lewis's house just yet. This was before you got there, Apex.
As we're walking, I'm just gonna go. So, I highly suggest neither of you drink from that shit. It tasted like Ventrune blood. Like ancient, old, single-digit Ventrune blood.
It also tastes fresh too, Cam.
Yeah.
The fresh taste it was. Come on, just one more sip.
Wait a minute.
Now, here's the thing. I don't think it tasted
James?
like vampire blood.
Yes, James? You were saying something?
Wait, could this have come... Wait, what were you saying? She was about to point out something. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Vampires that drink other vampires' blood is not really common. So I don't think it does that for everyone who drinks from it.
Do you think the boss of the people in that car might have been?
No, she wasn't. I think it finds out what you like to drink the most and gives it to you. For me, it's snotty creatures who target the weak for their little games. Ventrune. For others, we should destroy this shit.
Cam, you don't know that. I just told you what it tastes like. Out of character, I asked you what your preferred taste was.
Okay,
In character,
fine.
you know it tastes like it. You don't know what it... You don't know this chalice does that. You don't know any of that.
I know that it woke the beast up, and that's making me a bit frightened.
No, I'm going to let you know this out of character. It was only because you told me it was like an addiction.
Alright, fine.
But James just kind of like sets the chalice down in the center of the room, just kind of where everybody can get a good look at it from a distance, and he can also.
What room? You guys are on the move.
Okay, we're still on the move, but James is just like keeping it close, but not looking at it as intentionally because he doesn't want any kind of thing that's weird to happen. But he looks over at Jack and he says, "We got to make sure to keep out of sight so that nobody sees you with that wound, and nobody sees me carrying this thing."
Yeah. As he, he's already taken a rag and start tying it to, cover it up. He's wearing a bandana on his shoulder now.
Right. Well, where exactly in the arm did he get hit?
Closer to his side of the shoulder, where the shoulder and the where the shoulder meets the
collarbone.
Collarbone, yeah, right around there.
Ooh, damn.
All right, I'm handing him my vest.
That's gonna fuck up his arm for at least a day or so.
Yeah. He's not happy about this fucking wound.
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
I'm handing Jack my vest. It'll be easier to hide it than a bandana.
All right. Well,
I don't take handouts, but I appreciate it.
Who the fuck said it's a handout?
Yeah, I did. If you
You're
let
gonna
me
give
have
that.
it.
You're gonna give that shit back to me when we reach the boss's house. It's just to make sure we keep that shit hidden.
I got a leather jacket back on my bike. We're almost there.
all right.
Jesus Christ, you people are acting.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, I had to grab food.
Jack, it's called being cautious. Come on, man. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm hiding it.
I know, but yeah.
I'll see you guys. Yeah, any of you two want to ride on the bike to get back to this princess house, or Boss Brick's house?
Nope.
No.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna be able to ride it. Not with a bad arm like that.
He gives you the look like, who the fuck do you think I am?
All right. I mean, yeah, I'll take my car back.
Alright.
Shotgun.
Trunk.
All right. Really?
I want a nap.
Okay. It's not very comfortable back there, but you can try. Actually, James is lying. It's actually kind of comfortable in his trunk. Because he's done the same thing. He's had to sleep in the trunk of his car once or twice.
Because sometimes you're just cut out, like you don't have longitude sunrise, so you just,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just modified his trunk to be able to sleep in if he absolutely needs to.
Apex, would you like to meet up with the party before they start to drive back to the Baron's house?
Nah.
I was expecting Vance to open the door and Mr. Shadow to just be there.
Reading a
Oh,
magazine?
Just in the back seat, just like, where you guys been?
I'm more worried about what's gonna happen when he opens the trunk.
As he's about to open the trunk, and when he does, he just
Gone.
You're gone?
Gun.
Whoa!
Gee.
Whoa,
No,
hold on.
I literally mean my sniper rifle.
Oh.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
gun.
Oh, I thought you were holding gun to him.
No, why would I trap myself in a trunk? I meant I'm leaving the gun there.
It's modified, so.
Alright, so he's gonna take the back seat, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it can be open from the inside, but.
But, yeah. So, you guys drive back to Lewis's place?
Mm-hmm.
As
Yeah.
you drive back, you see someone being dragged out of Lewis's office, like they have gone limp and there is a stake in their heart.
Shit.
Not this shit again.
As you guys walk in, you see like Lewis, like cleaning himself up a bit, like part of like his lip was bleeding, so he's taking a handkerchief and just like wiping it off real quick. And he notices you. He kind of straightens up his suit a bit and re-tightens his tie, trying to look somewhat more presentable to you. So, was your job a success?
I got
So
James
bad. Now is the time that you turn to look to someone and I am just there.
And James, you're currently holding the chalice, yes?
Yeah.
Tell me, what is your preferred taste in blood?
It's kind of a weird one, I will admit. But it's one that kind of helps remind James of better times in his life, I guess you could say. But
Maybe blood from a close touchstone?
yes, but he also has like another preference, which is basically women who are on drugs.
Was your
Preferably recreational drugs.
So weed.
Well, yeah, weed, some pills, some things. Women who are experiencing it but not getting like overdosed on it and shit.
a fine balance?
Yeah.
Was your girlfriend ever have any problems with that?
Like every now and again, she would, smoke a little bit or something like that, but that's about it.
Alright, you notice the chalice is filled back up.
Okay. We found this, and James just kind of slowly begins to reveal the chalice.
Yep.
And he says it's acting really weird.
Lewis kind of gives you a look as he also looks over to Vant. Was the job completed?
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's no way any of them got away for sure.
Just gonna kind of like put the index finger and the thumb to the bridge of my nose and just sighs slowly while rubbing. Just
Sorry, I didn't realize that you were. I didn't realize. My bad. Sorry, I said the wrong thing first.
No, it's not you. I don't care what you do. You are not my responsibility.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of that. I should have left you at that street corner where I found you. But you didn't!
Yeah.
That's
your
this
problem.
whole relationship.
But James just simply says the job is done.
May I see the chalice that you are so interested for?
It's doing something. It's
So black.
it's. I can smell the blood in it.
I'm grabbing the chalice and putting it down. I don't trust that thing.
I'm guessing that once I let go of it, does the scent of the blood actually change?
For a while? Yes, it does. It smells
Okay.
like the blood that Cam had when she was holding it.
Okay,
But
so
something weird happens. The blood in the chalice, when you were holding it, starts to drain and then refill.
Yeah, I'm putting this down on Lewis's desk and just stepping away, hands up. Like, no. I don't trust this shit.
there's something off about that.
It feels too good to be true.
Apex, he's looking at you.
That is less than I remember having.
Do you have any skills that would correlate to artifacts?
That's what it is. /R.
Occult, nice.
Yeah, it's kind of obviously a cult. So 4 successes
4 successes.
to recognize what kind of relic this is.
It's like an ever-flowing chalice.
Mm.
Your favorite type of blood.
You haven't seen one of these in a long time, Apex. One of your sires actually had one. It is a artifact that gives the desired blood of whoever holds it for about a few moments and fills up. Once someone fully drinks from this chalice, they will remove 1 hunger dot, even the last hunger dot, from their hunger pool. However, once someone has drank from the chalice once a night, the chalice must wait 1 whole day, like the actual daytime, not the night, to refill. So basically, your sire from every now and again would have to pull out this chalice if they were short on livestock. But it does give your preferred type of blood, and yes, it will not cause a hunger frenzy when you drink from it, for your clan specifically, Apex.
It also applies to Cam.
Yep.
But anywho, you said the man was looking at me.
Yep.
Is he just staring, or does he have something to say?
He is just going to see if he is going to ask you. Like, he's basically waiting for your response. Like, he's waiting for you to give a nod of, like, yes, the job was done, or a nod, no, the job was done.
Going to look towards Cam. And Van, I'm going to sign very slow. Much slower than, you need to follow me. Say exactly what I say. The mission was completed.
The mission was completed.
Then you guys are dismissed.
What time is it? How much until sunrise?
You got about 3 hours.
Oh, thanks. I forgot about
You guys have 3 hours, and then also, he's just simply going to say he doesn't find the chalice too interesting for himself. He's just more happy that the Camarilla was put in their place.
Amen.
If any of you guys want this chalice, it is yours to take.
Yeah. Well, funny thing, I was already intending on getting that from him, so, he made me work with an outsider, and that's a cause for extra pay.
Wait, fucking...
Yes, him attempting to help me makes my job harder, therefore I charge extra.
So...
I feel like as we leave, Jack is gonna go, hey, you should know that guy can fucking talk!
So...
No one's gonna believe him.
Add the bloody chalice to your inventory.
Lovely.
And it,
Hey, Van.
And it fills up with blood when you hold it. Tell me, what
No
is...
one's gonna like this. Void.
Void?
The resonance, and it's specifically considered absent. It is possessed by murderers, rapists, the worst of the worst, the evil of the evil. It is devoid of emotion, sociopaths, those who no longer feel, monsters.
Wait, what?
Basically, if someone has gotten to the point where they are no longer human and are just devoid of the emotions that make blood have a flavor, the resonance is absent. They no longer possess one.
Well then,
And
That
that is the
explains a
type.
lot.
And that is the type of blood you prefer. Correct?
It's the type of blood I deserve.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to introduce James to my favorite bar.
You're going to take my gun back home.
Nope! I've already left. You're taking that shit back home yourself.
It's in his car.
I ain't driving around with that shit.
Fine.
I know
instead of
better.
Going out drinking.
Fair.
I don't care what you do after. Mission comes first. We prepare for mission, we do mission, we clean up mission, then you do whatever.
Fine.
Yes, Van, do your chores before you have to get to go play with your friends.
You're not my real dad. You're not my real sire. That fucker's long dead.
We are both thankful for that.
So.
Drop off the gun, and then I'm taking James to the bar I went to yesterday. And I have enough cash this time for a few more than 2 drinks.
Did you pay? I believe you paid your tab last time, right?
Yeah, I did.
Before we do the bar, hey Apex, anything you want to do?
Well, after going back home and making sure that Vance does as she is supposed to do, no, not particularly, because the only things I have to do are to possibly check up on someone, but I don't think that what I have to do is going to be flourishing in one night. So, probably next time.
Okay.
Oh god, Coke just went up my nose.
See,
Ah!
that's what you get for trying to get out of your chores.
Holy shit, that's carbonated. Oh god, that hurts.
I bet.
I'm sorry, Cam.
So, you two go to the bar.
Yep.
As you do, you notice somebody, like, you know, you guys go to the bar, but as you do, Van, you feel a presence behind you for a second, and then a cell phone falls in between, like, a cell phone slides between your legs.
What the fuck? Did James see that?
Yeah?
What the heck?
I'm picking it up.
The phone is on, and it's on the contacts page. It only has one contact.
Is there an alley nearby?
Yes. You also know that this saloon mostly serves Kindred, and there is a back room in the saloon as well.
Back room, and we are going to turn it on speakerphone when I call the number.
You know, you get permission from the waitress as, you know, you go to the
Yeah.
back. Hello?
Who is this?
So, I have to work extra hard to not work.
Look, this is really starting to freak me out. Who is this?
The phone goes silent for a minute. As it does, a picture is sent to you.
All right, what's on the picture?
It is a picture of you, your little girl, and your husband.
How did you get this picture?
We know of who you've been working with.
Just so you know.
Who the hell are you?
I'll see you soon myself.
Who the fuck are you? Look, I got people. What the fuck do you want?
Family. As the phone hangs up.
I just look at James. You heard that shit too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you going, Dad? Okay, have fun.
You hear that? You hear a knock at the door.
I got the duffel bag with my sword in it. Now I'm gonna slowly open the door.
James is already like halfway in a stance, just getting ready.
Yeah.
He's just like, all right.
And with that, my debt was paid. I would like my phone back now.
Who the hell gave you the phone?
It's mine. I bought it.
Yeah, but
A deal?
I'm gonna hand back the phone.
Nice to see you again. Goodbye. As
What
they
was
turn
that all
around.
about?
A
What
deal.
was that?
A deal was made a long time ago between me and somebody. I've repaid it.
So that's why the Nosferatu were looking into me.
No, just me. You need a better lock for your locker, by the way. I almost took your sword. Bye-bye.
Bitch.
Slut.
Fuck it, I need a drink. Want a drink, James? I came here to show you the price to get a drink. Let's go get a drink.
Sure. Why not? Seemed like you could definitely use one after all that.
I mean, we can't really get drunk.
Oh, and both of you should remember who that person was.
First session?
Amber, yes.
Yeah.
The one that originally gave you your contact.
Mm-hmm.
And as you two drank away the night, that is the end of the session.
Unofficial first date.
Alright.
No.
And I hope everybody has enjoyed the stream, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a great night, Kindred.